Thank you very much for coming again into this precise trader live trading. Today is August 8th, Thursday. And in fact, today there is only one data that is coming out, which is the unemployment claims. So I'm not very sure whether today we might be getting any big move or the market might be quiet. We wouldn't know. I mean, again, it depends on the data. Okay, as usual, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky, and past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose, and use your information is entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of any trades before you take in your trade. And also do take note of the ground rules. Um, Respect your fellow attendees and the presenter. Mute your mic when the presenter is speaking, and use the chat feature to ask questions, and please ask questions only related to trading. And also do take note that one more information for those people who are coming in from YouTube. You can't, I mean, you just have to wish, just listen to our webinar, because you will not be able to ask questions. So the only way is, of course, you have to register with us and log in through then, so at least we can learn. Okay, and also it's a request. What we are, as usual, we are saying, okay, we are taking a lot of pride and privilege in conducting these sessions. So it would be good if we can get more people joining in. That's one. Second is, of course, we want to be as interactive as possible, so that the more we ask questions, the more we learn, and the more you understand the system and our product. Okay, why precise trader? Like as I told you all early on, okay, we have about 30 years of experience, and being 30 years in the industry is no joke, right? So we have been seeing a lot of ups and downs in the market, a lot of ups and downs on our trading itself. So we have plenty of knowledge and plenty of experience. And of course, our trading system is very unique. Okay, it's unique because the more you you understand, the more you use the system, the more you learn, and the more you appreciate the quality which the system does, right? So of course, initially you might be a bit difficult, or maybe you might feel that it's a bit complex, but in reality it is very simple to use, and once you start to use, it's very user friendly, and you can move forward. Okay, and also do take note that our system also gives us an alert. Basically, it tells us an opportunity for the traders, meaning that whenever the price moves beyond certain level, an alert is triggered, so that you can get yourself prepared to put in the trades. And dashboard, this is the most powerful tool in our system, and whereby this gives you an entry, exit, and stop loss. And also it tells you the trend directions, and also tell you the resistance and support before even the market starts to move. So this is all known to you, and our system does such a way that, okay, we have designed in such a way that that there is a buying zone and there is a selling zone. So once the price moves beyond that level, then uh, it's going to tell you that whether the market has already reached the buying zone, whether should we be buy and hold, or quick buy. There's a lot of things which we need to know ourselves, because this is what is most difficult in trading, because we need to play the market, we need to play the sentiment, and the sentiment can keep changing, minute by minute, depending on the news that we getting in. And the trend map, this is another tool. Okay, this also would help you to identify the trend on different time frames. And this would also tell you when to trade, when to not to trade, when to stay away, and when to book your profit. All this information, whether to hold for a bigger profit or exit with us. quick profits, and whether this is a break is a genuine break or this is going to be a false break. All this we can know, from the system. And what I will be doing is, of course, I'll be sharing you this examples, so at least you can see for yourself. So far, I think we have been doing this. I think for a month, and so far, we have given a call is most of the time, okay, I would say most of the time we were right. And in fact, we also do trade on news. So that is also not many people can do. And of course, with proper risk reward and proper trade setup. Okay, and there is another tool. Okay, we also use, this is called a PP zones. This also gives you a bird's eye view of all the markets. And the strongest weakest that can decide you which is the best course to trade. And we also give live signals on scalping, day, news, momentum, and swing. So these are 5 types of signals which we provide. We provide a strong backend support, and we help you to take this as a career. And you must understand that there is a lot of difference in trading for a living and trading part time. Okay, that is itself, will give you an answer. That means when you trade for a living, I think you need to take out money from the market regularly. Otherwise, you will not be able to sustain and you will not be able to survive. So on the other hand, if you feel, you already have a job and you want to do as a part time, okay, we are not saying that you can't do that, but that is also, you can only work on during limited time period, what is available to you. And at the same time, the system would help you to guide you, that means when to put in the trade and when can we move forward. Okay, and then these are the products we offer. Okay, we offer on euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar yen, dollar Swiss, Aussie, Canadian, New Zealand, Sing dollars, any one of these products against each other, and precious metals against gold, silver, and all the other metals also we focus. But these are the main products which we look into and which we trade for ourselves. Okay, now we are going into live trading. Okay, for those people, okay, who are coming in late, okay, I mean, of course, I think we have just come in. It's just you just came in at the right time, right? But in future, I mean, if you need any information, of course, you can play back because this is posted in YouTube, and you can look into to see whether uh, this thing is really working and whether do you're interested in taking on to the next level. Okay, tonight, in fact, this week is going to be a very quiet week because there isn't much data from the US. And tonight we only have unemployment claims, and this is the forecast is 241. So anything weaker than that, so this is expected, then the dollar weakness would come in. And of course, if the figure is big, then we may get some dollar strength. But overall, we are not expecting any big move tonight. Okay, we are not expecting any big move tonight. And tonight it's going to be a range play. Okay, basically it's a range play. So when we say it's a range play, then you need to uh, identify yourself. Okay, what kind of range play? Because when you say range play, it can be 2 hours range play, 4 hours range play, 6 hours daily, so on and so forth. So the timing has to be very precise, and the way which we look at it and the way how we look at it has to be very precise. Then only we know how we want to where the trades we want to put in and how we want to trade. Okay. So now, you see, if you look at this, okay, I remember I told you we use 3 tools. Okay. And of course, finally, we use the chart. And we have plenty of knowledge and plenty of experience in charts. Okay. But of course, being a trader, okay, if you are really fully relying on charts, okay, and you must be really, really, really versatile, meaning there is a lot of tools you can use. Okay, that means you can start off with simple as moving averages, then it can go on like Fibonacci, Gann numbers, trend channels, pitchfork, and even the trend channels. Okay, this is you need to have lot of experience. You need to know which point to pick and which point to focus, and that is not easy. Okay, and that's why a lot of people fail in this industry. Meaning, of course, they may have knowledge. I'm not saying they don't have knowledge, but it all depends on which is the tool, when to use all these gadgets. That is what that makes the difference in your trade analysis. So now, if you look at it, okay, now this is the of course we use our system to help us to give us all the preempt, meaning the system would help you to choose the trade, help you to decide on the entry, decide on the exit, and decide on the holding period, all the answers you can find. And then you just have to look at your chart, then get yourself, of course, you have knowledge, you have experience, then you can also tally it. So that would give you additional comfort zone. Okay, now I'm going to show you how it's done. Okay, how it's done. And maybe, when I explain, it might take some time, but when you start using it, this can be done within 2 minutes. Maximum is 2 minutes. You can decide what you want to do, where you want to put in your trade, and how long do you want to hold, and what is your TP and all. Right? So let's start. So because today like I said, I was saying that today I was expecting it to be a news trading, but unfortunately, because there's only one data, so I don't think we can pay much attention to news trading. But we will still do the trade and we still take it, but we'll see if the market response, then it will be good. Okay, now looking at this, on this left, okay, this is where you get all the currencies, and all on the top is where the time frame. That means when we say time frame, means in straightforward, if you look at the chart, okay, what is the time chart you are looking at? So the zero means this is the current chart. That means the current candlestick. Like if you look at 2 hours, zero means, that means this is the current candle. 4 hours is current zero. So -1 is the previous candle. So it's a very straightforward, very simple. Then the next thing you need to know is when it's white box, it's flat. Red means market is down, green means market is up. Okay, it's very clear and very simple to read. So now, if you look at this, I'll be getting to see right now, if you ask me, what is the best we can trade? Okay, this gives me a lot of information that I don't have to go to the chart to really, really scan and get and to come to a decision. So now I'm going to show you here. Then later I will be showing you in the chart. Then that would be helping you to take your trade decision. So now, excuse me, as of now, if I look at it, okay, we have dollar Swiss. Okay, the zero is highlighted. Okay, zero is highlighted, which means your 360 zero is red, 240 zero is red. Okay, and all are flat. Okay, and the monthly zero is red, and quarterly is also red. So that means basically what this is telling you is the market has been in a downtrend on the monthly, on the quarterly, and flat, flat on, that means flat on all the 15 minutes, 2 hours, and so on and so forth. So, and we have some strength coming in on the daily. See, so much of information can be derived within a minute. So much of information, right? So you look at it, so much of information can be derived. So now, if you look at, even though the 240 is down, that means 240 is down, 360 is down, there is no weakness coming on the 15 minute. So that means this is a false break. See, this kind of information, you can't get it from the chart, right? So that means what is telling you is we are getting a downward move, but this can be is a failure because there is no weakness on the lower time frame. So this definitely is going to be a failure. So we should be looking to go for a buy. Okay, and buy means, of course, it's going to be a downward extension, and the levels all I'll be giving you later. You take a piece of paper and pen, then you write down the levels of entry, exit, and stop loss. Then you can put in the trade. So now, if you look at it, okay, we look at dollar sweep. Okay, that's first one. The rest of the tools all are not movement. Okay, the next I can trade is, so if zero is not been giving me an opportunity, then I look at -1. So when I look at -1, the next one I can look at is dollar yen. Okay, the previous one was down. So dollar Swiss and dollar Sing. So now we take dollar yen and dollar Swiss to take. So now if you look at your 360 and daily, you see here the previous day was up. Previous day was up and current time belt was down. So that means what it's telling you is the market previous day is up, now is down. That means this market now is trading within your previous day's range. So the answer is already there. That means today is going to be a range play, and I would be looking to play the game within the previous day high and low because the previous day was ups and your your hourly is down. Okay, so I've already got all this information by looking at this tool. So now the next thing is I need to tally it. Okay, one more thing. Maybe because just now I saw gold. So I just want to just share that also, so at least we can do it together. Okay, the next, just now I saw the gold movement. Okay, now you see here, gold, now we are seeing some strength coming in. Okay, coming in, meaning you see your 4 hours -1 is green, your 6 hours -1 is green, 12 hours -1 is green, and daily zero is uh, green. So what this information is giving me is, that means the market is trading above yesterday's high. And all I know is your weekly is still flat. Okay, weekly is still flat. You see, whenever one time frame is giving us a signal, then we compare it with the next time frame to see whether this is going to be a genuine break or this is going to be a failed break. So when I look at our weekly is still zero, is still flat. So that means I have an answer. That means when you see the price moving up, this is going to be a fail break, and we can look for opportunity to go for a sell near the weekly levels. So I'm going to show you how it's done. So now we have three instruments we are going to trade. Okay, we are looking at dollar Swiss, we're going to look at dollar yen and gold. Okay, gold is the most important because it's breaking yesterday's highs. And all I know is it's going to be a fail break. Fail break, that means if the price is going to go up, it's going to fail at certain levels and come down. Okay, that answer I know now. Okay, the next thing what we need to do is we need to check another tool. Okay, another tool. We call it. Um, hold on. Another tool. We call it PT zones. Okay, this one we need to tally. That means you see the three different tools use different analysis, different algorithms. So when the three gives you the same answer, then it's good to go. And when the three, maybe two gives one answer, one gives another answer, then that there is a contradicting, then we got to be very careful, right? So now we look at dollar yen. Remember, I told you dollar yen is red and dollar Swiss is red. So here, the 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 PT zones is telling us that the daily is down on the dollar yen and dollar Swiss. Your previous 360 is down, but your previous day is a strong up. The levels here, that means when you see R7, that means it's trading at the you see this the zones are considered as a ladder to the price. So every one zone is considered one steps. So yesterday it went up 7 steps and now it's coming down one. So that means this is within a range. So this is also giving me the same answer as the trend map. Now we look at gold. Okay, gold you see here. Today is trading at R8 and yesterday is R6. So that means this is trading above yesterday's high, which is just now that was a signal, but below the weekly because the weekly is very weak. So like again early on I told you, okay, what we are looking at is we are expecting a failure. So we should be looking to sell. Either you go for a quick buy and a hit and run, meaning buy and sell at a very fast, or you sell and hold. Okay, so now this is also giving me the same answer. Now finally we go into the dashboard. Dashboard is the most powerful tool, and we again do our analysis excuse me, on the daily. Then our entry, we always look at lower time frames, and this is how we do. Okay, now we look at dollar yen now. Dollar yen is trading at 46.20. Okay, and remember I told you this is the range play. That means yesterday was up, today is coming down, and this is today is within the range. So rule of thumb, when we look at this, okay, we compare today's high, today's low, because we already 12 hours past the opening time. So the same thing we compare with yesterday's high and low. So yesterday's low was 44.30, yesterday's high was 47.85, and today's high is lower than yesterday's high. All right, and today's low is higher than yesterday's low. So the previous day, okay, it gives you a mixed signal. Okay, we don't look into it. And now the market is trading at 46.25. So what should I do, or how shall I trade? And now it's giving us a sell signal. Okay, remember now it's telling us saying sell signal, but yesterday was a buy. So that means if I sell, I got to exit with a quick profit within a range. That is the answer I'm getting now. So now it's trading at 46.25, and this is where it's trading. It's trading at SR5. Okay, this is on the R means right, C means center, L means left. Okay, this is a very straight and simple way of doing things. So now, now another thing is it is trading at uh, SC1. SC1. That means the center one, and is trading at RL7. Okay, the answer we are getting now is we have two selling forces, and one strong buying force. So that gives you an answer. That means, okay, we have to go for a quick sell, and if you want to buy and hold, you try to do it before yesterday's low. So that means if let's say you're going to go for a buy and hold, that means I should be looking to buy somewhere near 144.85, 144.65, and definitely this level should hold. So anywhere above this level, I should be looking. So that means, in other words, if I sell, I should be booking my profit before this levels. And if let's say I'm going to go for a buy and hold, then I should be looking to buy near this level. See, all these informations are derived from the system. So we get all this information, then finally we look into the chart, then we put in the trade with very comfort. Okay, now take a piece of paper and a pencil and write it down. Okay, now if I'm a seller, okay, we need to know the boundary. Let's always remember there's two things we need to know. One is we need to know the boundary. Okay, when we say boundary, that means what is the maximum high and low we can get. And when we talk about boundary, we talk on different time frame. That means we must be very precise. So when I say boundary, okay, I'll say it's going to be a 360 boundary. That means it's a 6 hour chart boundary. That means the high and low maximum I'm expecting is your 6 hours high and low. If I say daily boundary, that means that high and low can be valid for the whole day. Okay. So now you take down, now I'm going to give you the boundaries. Then the next thing you must also, before you put in your trades, you must ask yourself, what kind of trade you are going to play. Okay, if you are going to play a range trade, range game, you should not change your plan. See, when you want to do a range play, that means stick to your plan. You buy and close within the range. If you feel that you're going to see a breakout, a range out of a breakout, then we have to say a range breakout play. So these are the two things you need to do before you take your trades. So first thing is we need to know the boundary. Of course, knowing the trend and all this, that is all is automatic. But what I'm saying is before we initiate the trade, these are the two things we need to know. So we need to know the boundary, then we need to know whether this is going to be a range play or the range breakout play, or whether it's an uptrend, downtrend, whatever, depending on the market conditions. So I'll be giving you this answer. So then you can play the game with ease. Okay, now the boundary, what we need, since today's high is 4680, so we need to eliminate all these numbers. See, there are so many numbers here and it's only numbers here, so we need to know how we do it with precise confidence and with precise comfort zone. So now I take my range boundary high as 4680. And right now the market is trading at 4610. So I got my range boundary low at 4550. So this is a very straightforward. Reason being is, you see, when you begin the day, then it becomes a bit tough. But you are doing it now, we are 12 hours past the day. So now it's becomes easy. So now we had the boundary 4680 and 45 half. So in other words, if I'm going to go for a sell, I should be selling near this level and my stop loss should be above this level. And my profit must be before this level. And if I'm going to buy and hold, then I need to be buying near this level and my stop loss should be below this level. So it's very clear, very straightforward, and very simple. So far, are you all with me? Okay. Can you please type under the chat so at least you are responding, because I know, because sometimes when we do the talking, you may just turn it on, you may go somewhere, but when you are sitting in the screen and when you are paying attention to us, so at least we know that, okay, you are responding. Okay, please respond, so at least we try to make as interactive as possible. Right? So far, are you all with me? Okay, please respond. Okay, the next thing is, now we go on a lower time frame. So, okay, now we look at the lower time frame. Okay, remember I told you the boundary we have gotten is uh, 14680 and 14550. Okay, so this is the boundary we are we have got. Okay, now we are going to trade a trade. So now the market we look at, now we change our time to 360. So now we are going to play the game. We already got an answer. We need to exit before 4550, right? 4550. And if I'm going to go for a sell, then I need to sell near 4680. And now I'm going to give you an answer. Okay. Now for all this, whatever we are been discussing. Okay. Now market is trading at 146.07. Okay. Now it's already into the selling zone. Okay, it's already into the selling zone. And current high. Okay. Now current high is 46.45. Okay, now I'm going to narrow down. Okay, narrow down. Early on was 46.80. Now it becomes 46.45. So now I'm going to put my stop loss at 46.55. Okay, take down. your piece of paper and pen and write it down. And also, another thing you need to ask yourself is whether are you a conservative trader or whether are you an aggressive trader. Okay, conservative trader means you don't want to take unnecessary risk. Aggressive trader means you don't mind taking a risk. At the same time, you don't mind giving more time and you don't mind waiting until the breakout happens. Okay, now if you are first, I give you a aggressive trader. Okay, aggressive trader, you may want to put your stop above 46.45 or above 46.75. So these are the two levels of stop. And if you notice, we always decide on the stop loss first, decide on the TP, the mistake profit level next, then finally comes to your entry point. And this way, you can eliminate all your emotions. That means you don't want to lose money unnecessarily and you don't want to do. Okay, now I want to enter. Okay, now market is trading at 46.05. So I want to sell at 46.35. That is my comfort selling zone. So for 35, so maybe I want to put at 30. Okay, so write it down. Selling at 46.30, stop at 46.55, and TP is, remember, I told you I got to exit before 45.50. So on this note, I have a support at 45.65 and I have a support at 45.65. So I want to exit at 45.70. So now I've given you the answer for the trade. So first entry, sell at 46.30, stop at 55 and TP at 45.70 or 85. Okay, 85 or 70, this is your TP. The next is, if you're a conservative trader, you may want to sell slightly above 46.50 and put your stop above 80 or 85. Then you may want to exit before 46.15 or 46. So this is going to be a conservative play. So now I've given you a trade setup based on all the systems, based on the risk reward trade trend and all this. So this is going to be, remember I told you, you need to know two things in before you put in your trade. One is your boundary. Okay, this is going to be your 360 boundary, which is going to be within 46.80 and 45.65. So this is going to be your 6 hours boundary. And this trade, you can hold this trade until another 2 hours 45 minutes. Okay, 2 hours 42 minutes to be more precise. I mean until 11 p.m. Singapore time. So that means either you book your profits before that level, whichever comes first. Okay, whichever comes first. That means if you feel if your profit doesn't book, then 11 o'clock, whatever the price is trading, you got to close and exit. So this is what this gameplay is. Okay, the second thing I want to tell you is, remember, this is going to be a range play. So this is going to be a range play on the 360. So remember, I told you, you need to know two things before you put in your trade. One is the boundary, which is I've given you as 46. You can early on was 46.80, but you can even lower it to 46.70. I mean, no harm. But you got to exit before 45.70. So this is going to be the boundary, and this is going to be a range play. So I've given you the answer for this two. And now, finally, let me share it with the chart. Then I'll give you a confirmed answer. Then you can put in your trades. Okay, so now you look at dollar yen. Okay, looking at this chart. Okay, there's a lot of information I derived because you see I'm very versatile in chart, and like as I told you, you can name it whatever tool you may be using. Because I've been in the industry for 30 years, I've tried literally all the tools. So you can do it, but of course I'm going to show you now. So now if you look at it, this is within yesterday's range, which the system said that just now 47.85 and 44.30. This is all here. You can tally it. And now we are looking at your 360. Okay, remember I told you just now I want to sell at 30. Okay, I want to sell at 30. So here your current high, your current 360 high is only 45. Okay, 45. So, and also the chart is telling me that 45.50, I got to exit. And your 360 is 45.65. So I got to exit at 45.70. So in other words, whatever I showed you on the system, you can tally it with the chart to see whether the levels all agree and whether you are good to go. And now I look at the chart, the way how I look at it. Okay, is a range play, and this is a congestion, and we are seeing lower lows and lower highs, but not enough strength. There is so much of information I'm gathering by looking at the chart, and we should be comfortably by looking at the chart. I see that this chart has got the potential to break the low. That means 45.50, we may see even 45.05. Okay, but it may not happen today, or maybe it may happen tonight. I mean tomorrow. But overall is this pattern should complete by hitting a low of 45.05, and you can test it out. You can test it out and see. We should be seeing this level, and this got room to break down. Okay, so now remember, I looked at the chart, I mean system, I've given you one answer. Okay, now I'm giving you my final verdict. If you are an aggressive trader, okay, wait to see whether this 45.50 breaks, and we should see 45.10. But if you are a conservative trader, you exit before 45.70. And you try to sell. Okay, early on, we were trying to sell at 30, which is also true. Okay, if you look at on the 15-minute, I think the high is about 46.30. Okay, the system and the chart is also giving me the same answer. So this is how I trade, and this is how I put in my trades, and this is how I do, right? So you can test it out, you can see, and this is within a nice channel. Your 45 half should hold, and we should see the price coming out. Even if you feel you want to make a trade on this, you can even sell now. Okay, you can skip market at 46. Okay, if you are really aggressive, if you're daring enough, and put your stop above 30, 35, and try to see whether this low breaks or even lower breaks. But I think this is a momentum trade. We can trade, and is expected to come down. Okay, you sell at 46, put a stop at 46.35, and you can exit at 45.70 or lower. Okay, so this one is after looking at the chart, I've given you this call. Okay, the next tool we looked at was dollar Swiss. Okay, maybe we look at gold, because gold looks bigger potential. Then if we have the time, then we look at uh, uh, the dollar Swiss. Okay, and just now I remember someone typed question. They want to talk about euro dollar. I don't know. I didn't see it. If you want me to talk about euro dollar, I suggest you put under the chat address to everyone. Then you type in the question. Then at least I can give you my view on that. Okay, so for that euro dollar, right? So don't send me a personal message, because personal message I won't be able to look at it. Okay, now we look at gold. Okay, remember I told you the gold was trading at a previous day high, and I said that this is going to be a extension. Okay, now we look at gold. Okay, right now this is trading at 2414. Okay, 2414 is a make or break level. Okay, this is, remember, we, if this level breaks, then it will uh, uh, try your previous day high, which is, I think is already trading above previous day high. Yeah. So then the next level is 2418 half. So if your 2414 breaks, we should see the 2418 half testing. And if that level breaks, we should see the price moving towards 2326. And max, we should see 2438 and it should fail. So if you are lucky, if you are trading on gold, and if you see the break and if it's got strength to move towards, especially the 2418 and 241 half is a very critical level. If these two levels are able to break, then we may see the price moving towards 26 and 38, or the price should fail at 26 or 38. Definitely, the market should have a big fall. Okay, big fall at either at 26 or 38 or anywhere before that level. This is the answer I'm getting from the system. Okay, the reason why I'm saying this is, remember, when we look at it on the weekly, okay, 2418, there is a resistance, 2424, there is a resistance, and 2439, there is a strong resistance, because this is where the market is now. Right now, there's two selling force happening. So the market should fail at 2436 or 38 or anywhere before that. But get yourself ready. And this would be a very big drop, meaning it might be a $20-30 move drop, because it's going to fail at that level. So you can count on this. Okay, then you can trade this. Okay, now I'm going to give you an answer. Okay, how we are going to trade this. Okay, now it's trading at 2414. Okay, we got to see whether the market is going to break this level or fail at this level. If it fails this level, then the market may come down towards 2411, 2407, 2402 and come down. If it breaks this level, it's going to go up to 2418, 2426, 242326, and 2438 or 36 or 38 max. So this is the next level. Now I'm going to trade on this levels. Now we look at our 360. Okay, what is the 360 is telling us? The market opened at 2412 half, the low is 10 and the high is 15. And what the market is telling me is, I see a strong, because once it moves to 2410 and above, that means this market is telling me that this market is already moving into the buying zone on the 6-hour chart. That means once the market moves into the buying zone, there is strong, that means it's bullish and is expected to push higher. And again, 2418, 24202 half is a very critical level. If these two levels are able to break, then we may see the price moving towards this level. And this is what the 6-hour chart is giving me an answer. So overall, I'm bullish on this. I don't see the price going below 2405, because 2406 and 2405, there is a strong support. So if I need to buy, I look to buy near 2410 and put my stop at 2405. My stop loss is confirmed, 2405. And my TP is two ways. If I'm a conservative trader, I would exit before 18, which is 17 or 17 half. But if I'm an aggressive trader, I see whether the price breaks this level, then I try to wait for a higher prices, and then I go for a sell again. That means I do a double sell, then for the price to come down. That means there's two way we can make money on this trade. So you can be very if you are very focused, you do this, you can see how this thing works, right? Now, let me go into the chart, then I'll give you my confirm verdict. Okay. So now, if you look at this, all this information just now you derive from the system. Okay, this should give you an answer. Remember, you see, I told you my stop loss should be below 2405, and this is the system is saying the the low is 2405. And I told you the price break 2418 is very important. And the chart is also telling me that 2418 is very important. See, all this, see, you just look at the system, it gives you all the answers very simple and very straightforward. And you can tell it with the chart, but especially when you play the game with by looking at the chart, sometimes you tend to uh, forget, or you tend to overlook, or you tend to make mistakes. But when you look at the system, then when you come into the chart, the chances of you making mistakes and the chances of you being in the wrong side is very slim. Okay, unless if the market is really make a turn or really fail, then it's going to be the other way around. Yeah. Okay. Now this is the same thing. So now the chart is giving me the same answer, right? So now where is my buying level? Okay, by looking at the chart, because of course I have my way of doing things. So the buying level is, okay, we should be looking to buy at 10 or 8. Okay, 10 or 8, 8 half. Okay, now in fact it's showing 10 now. Okay, this should be a buying level. Okay, so this is the thing. And the stop should be below 240. Of course, if it breaks 2405, then we are wrong. Okay, we are wrong, then we have to come again with another approach and another thing. I think the dollar yen, I think got spiked out, so something, the news came out. Okay, okay, I think we, hold on, I think just now, I think our dollar yen got stopped out. Okay, let me see the data. Wait, 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 wait. Yeah. Okay, the unemployment came is better than expected. So this is 2 4, sorry, 2 4. Market was expecting 241K, but came out to be 233. So it's better than expected. So that's why you see, but still, I think the dollar yen, now the dollar strength has came in. So now we have to reassess. Then we have to do a re-entry. See, this is the thing you need to get yourself prepared. In fact, I thought that the market would be quiet, but unfortunately for this month, this data, the market has responded so much is a bit surprising. Okay, anyway, we look at the gold. Okay, the gold right now. Okay, right. Just now we said we want to buy at 10, and right now, if the 10 is, I think, should have failed. So we should see whether the price breaking this high. If it doesn't break this high, then chances are this might be the high for today, and it may be in a range trading. Okay, the range should be between 2004 to 2415. So these are the two levels. So only this data, I mean, now the market is responding to the data. So we just have to wait for it to settle down. Then we see how you should come. As long as the price is trading above 2,400, I'm still bullish. And I still feel that this market can go up and test the 2418 today, So if it breaks, then we may see higher, then only we may see a failure. So this is my view on gold, and we should see the extension. Yeah, see about 2418 is the level. So right now, I've not I've not seen any signal of this high has been seen, but there is a chance that this might be the high. Okay, there is a chance. So we got to be a bit cautious game on this. Then we got to stay put. Okay. Okay, the next, just now we were looking at dollar Swiss. Okay, dollar Swiss actually, because just now the dollar yen got stopped out, so then we got to do a re-entry. But I think we still feel, the dollar yen. Okay, let me give you the, if you have taken the trade, if you got stopped out, you see, this is the problem with this system. I mean, sorry, in this business. Basically, whenever you are in the wrong direction, okay, you are in the wrong direction, when you get stopped out, you got to come back, you got to do a re-entry so that you stay in the business, right? So now if I look at the chart, okay, even though the price is going up, okay, what I see this is going to be an extension on the hourly. Okay, that means we are not expecting the price to go beyond 66. So now, if you are planning to, if let's say you got stopped out, then you got to do a re-entry at 47.30 or 47.50 and put a stop above this and get back that loss. And that's the only way you can stay with the business, especially when you are wrong. Try to do a trade, come back, and don't chase the market. Don't get emotional. Don't get. See, you have to be in a very steady, especially when you make money. You have to stay calm, and when you lose money, also you have to have the same mindset, and then only you can be successful in this business. And controlling emotions is you need a lot of training and lot of experience in doing that. So, so now the dollar yen I've given, okay, the same thing, dollar Swiss. Okay, what we see is, remember I told you this is still within the range, between the previous day range, and now what we are seeing is we may see a range extension. That means 360 extension. That means we are not expecting the price to go above 86, 8663. So what is going to happen now is the price for the next 7 minutes, this will be up. Okay, this also I'll give you another clue. The 7 minutes, it should be up. Then after that, we should see the price coming down. Okay. So that means this is only, the strength should last you only for another, uh, let me see, I'll give you a confirm answer. Yeah. So either the market should be, the strength should last for another 6 minutes. Worst scenario is another 21 minutes. Okay. So that means another 20 minutes. After that 20 minutes, then you see the price should start to fall. Okay. Maybe you try to see for yourself. You test it out and see maybe next time when we see, uh, uh, I would appreciate if you can give me an answer for that. Okay. Okay. So now, any questions? Okay. Any questions or anything you want to discuss or any market you want to so so now, like as I told you, we are doing things with a proper system, and this is a systematic trading, and this is how we do day in day out. Okay. So if you have no questions, okay, we have no questions. Okay, now I think I want to conclude this today's session. Then looking forward to see you again next week. Okay, next week, okay, let me tell you yeah, the timing, so at least you can look forward for that. Okay, next week, what we are going to do is, okay, we are going to fix the time at same timing as today, next week. And this is going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, Monday is going to be a weekly outlook. Okay, Monday is going to be a weekly outlook. So what what we are going to talk is we are going to talk about the market for the whole week. Okay, for the whole week, that means what is to be expected, what are the data that is key data that is going to be announced, and which instrument we can focus and how we can go things, and all this would be discussed, right? So then Wednesday and Friday, okay, I'm not sure whether it's um, use trading or just a normal trading. So then we got to wait for that data. If it's a news trading, then we will do. Otherwise, it will be a normal trading. Okay, the question is, can you please give a dollar Swiss re-entry point? Okay, the re-entry, okay, what I want you to do for dollar Swiss is, okay, don't do a sell until another, hold on, I'll give you the time. See, right now, this market is up on the 30 minutes and 60 minutes. So we got to wait for this time belt to finish. So if you are planning to enter a re-entry, then try to sell uh, above 86.40 or near 86.60, but you don't sell uh, for another 18 minutes. Okay, either the market may turn within that 18 minutes, or we may see the high at the 18 minute. Okay, so let me get the system and also let me tell you for you. Okay, dollar Swiss. Okay, the selling level is 86.55. So 86.55 or 86.35. Okay, these are the two levels of selling. So if you are planning to sell, yeah, now this is the resistance. Then the next level of selling is 86.55. So if you're a aggressive trader, then you may want to sell at 86.35. If you are a conservative trader, then you sell at 86.50, 50, maybe not 55, 50. Then another clue I'm giving you is you try to sell another 15 minutes later. Either that means either the market may turn before that level or it may turn after 15 minutes. So this is another clue I'm giving you. So this is the additional clue which I'm giving you. So you want to do a re-entry, then you might want to do at this level. Okay. 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 Thank you very much. Okay. Once again, thank you for coming into this room, and looking forward to see you again next week. Okay. Next week we have 3 times. And of course, if you are more responsive and if the group is getting bigger, then definitely we would want to do it every day. Of course, our time is also very precious. So if you want to really learn our system, if you feel you want to continue with us, then you just have to follow us. Then we try to bring in more friends. So at least then it will be win-win situations. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. And have a great weekend. And I'll see you again on coming Monday. Thank you. Bye.